Hi guys, how are you? Oh my God, I've really been waiting for this all day. I could not do the recap of last night's episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We're going to do that. We're going to talk about Lisa Rinna allegedly tipping off Erica about the last scene that we seen at the table, about knowing that the girls already had a meeting with Sutton. She just threw her under the bus. It was so good. We're going to cover all of that. So let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Hey, Gabor.
Hey.
Is Perry playing with us? He
I
know
don't
what we
know.
about to do. Why the hell is he late?
He late?
He late. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know where Perry is. But before we
Oh.
get into that, I wanted to say, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, because a lot of people, we're getting a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new people are tuning into our Beverly Hills recaps. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and then sign up immediately for the hotline where you can get exclusive information and getting instant contact with us. It's all kind of stuff that goes along with the hotline. And that phone number is 702-553-3288. All right, now let's get into it. We got to do this without Perry. I don't know where he is. And before I get started, I wanted to thank Bria for the super chat. I've been waiting for this recap all day. Me too. I hope Gabor doesn't get carpal tunnel from the gavel today. No, we need the gavel today. It was such a good episode last night. Let's start out with what's in the news today, that they're accusing Lisa Rinna, and it's Sutton accusing Lisa Rinna of tipping off Erica. In other words, she said that Lisa Rinna was protecting Erica yet again, had told her all about the meeting, which I probably would have told my friend too. I mean, did they really expect us to believe? Yeah.
I'm not mad at Lisa for tipping off about the meeting, but Lisa, you're not innocent because you was talking too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I know.
because you were saying stuff too. Because if I would have was to watch this back and you was my friend in my face, me and you would be getting into it too.
You would be
ain't
mad
innocent.
at Lisa Rinna?
Yes, she was saying stuff too. You
Well,
was adding a little bit. Look, if you my friend, you don't need to be saying nothing against me at all. You need to be there quiet, taking notes, having my back.
she kind of was quiet.
Well, she told everybody that that the girl, Lisa is the one who told everybody that Erica lawyer made her take the pictures down of the woman and the text messages and stuff. So Lisa Rinna, you're not innocent.
She's not innocent. She's playing both sides. Look, this episode, there's only two scenes that we need to be talking about. That's the scene where they were going to turn on her, and then the scene where they turned on Sutton and Garcelle.
Oh no, we gotta talk about Garcelle Christmas dinner. I want to talk about Garcelle Christmas dinner too.
Let's start with the Christmas dinner.
Oh no, we can talk about it in the middle. But I want to talk about Garcelle Christmas dinner. Because Garcelle, I done told you that we wanted to know how many daddies Sam got. We need to know how many daddies.
Have the gavel.
Oh yes. We need to know how many daddies Sam got, because see, the thing, and I like you, Garcelle. You did good this episode. I'm with you when you're right. But you got Sam over here looking like a savior, like she done saved your son from his addiction, and I don't think that you should have bought that on this show about your son. You on the show, not him. You know what I'm saying? But we need to know. I want to know how many baby daddies do Sam got. Now, we know they all black. We can look at the kids and tell they all black, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You like the BBC. We know ain't nothing wrong with that. But we need to know if all of the daddies, how many daddies is it? because I got a feeling that you over there on that Fallon shit, that 444. I got a feeling that you got. I got a feeling that you got a 444 special over there. Okay. And if you do, and if them oldest three ain't got the same daddy, Garcelle making this girl look like that she an angel. And she done saved your son from his addiction. And not that she saved him from I don't know what was going on. But Garcelle painted this girl right. And if she got 4 kids by the 4 different daddies, Garcelle, you need to quit painting it like that. But I want to know how many baby daddies do Sam got. Them ain't your grandkids. Them ain't your grandkids, so quit saying it.
Listen, I missed a whole bunch of super chat. Let me just take the latest one. I'm sorry if I missed your super chat, but Gabor brought out the gavel, and I can't take the gavel.
Oh, yes,
Nephew Nelson says, we haven't even started, and Gabor is shady. Gabor is
I'm not shady. I just want to know. We need to know how many baby daddies do Sam got.
Right.
If she gonna be on the screen, we need to know. I have a right to know.
Okay, wait.
It was killing me. It was killing me. I needed to know.
First of all, hold on. We got a lot but we haven't even got started. Perry, this is not love after lockup. Why are you wearing your prison jumpsuit?
You know what? It don't matter what state you in. But in Beverly Hills, they ass about ready to be locked up. Okay? I'm only telling you. And the reason why I'm late, I don't have the luxury that most people have where you can just walk into the computer room when you want to. You have to wait.
I will go ahead and introduce you. Stand up, let everyone see your jumpsuit, inmate.
Well, I mean,
and who's going to be wearing it? Who's going to be wearing this, Perry?
Who's going to be wearing it?
Yeah, Erica.
And Tom. I'm only saying, people, look, it is what it is. And maybe even Lisa Rinna.
Lisa Rinna.
You know what? Because you know what? I mean, let's keep it real. That girl, who worries about a reputation? Of course you don't.
All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about the opening scene, the scene where they almost pulled a coup d'etat, where they almost pulled together and realized that Erica was lying. They were all in on it. Dorit specifically. Gabor, how do you feel about Dorit going off? Just as much as Sutton was, okay?
She was. I think, Dorit, I feel like Dorit been wanting to say that, but she didn't want to jump out there by herself.
Exactly.
Because see, she had, if you pay attention, see, Sutton had notes, but Garcelle, but Dorit had it at the top of her brain. She knew what the stuff it said. You see, I'm telling you, she don't have to Google alerts on her phone. She knew that the man misappropriated $2 million. She was the ringleader. And to top it off, bitch, it was at your house. It was at your house.
Yeah.
She was the
ringleader.
You think
all the women have Google alerts on their phone? They all know what's going down.
Right.
Yeah, they now know what's going down. See, Dorit, you knew off the top of your head, and you keep on bringing up this $200, this $2 million being misappropriated. See, you know what's going on.
She knows.
You know what's going on. And Kyle, I'm looking at you because you think you're the queen of this show, and all you know how Giselle like to keep the whole. You know, Giselle loves to. You know, what was her story? The thing when they come in. What's the thing when they show you at the beginning of the show?
Right.
And Giselle is always the word on the free.
And see, right.
Their taglines.
Yeah.
See, Kyle's taglines used to always be around this town, around these here. I know what's going on around these. I can always spot a fake, but you didn't spot Erica. You didn't spot Erica, and Erica has been on this show for 6 years. So could you really spot a? Could you really spot a fake? You ain't no queen. You ain't no queen of the show. You didn't spot this fake for 6 years.
Okay, wait. Thank you, Tammy, for the super chat. Listen,
did you spot it or were you scared?
They're actually scared. What do we make of Lisa Rinna's behavior? She was acting like she wanted to throw the women off. Like, what's wrong? You're worried about your reputation, Sutton. How can you be worried? Go ahead, Perry.
She's saying, why worry about your reputation? Look, listen, bitches. Why y'all worried about your reputation? I'm worrying about prison time here. She's involved, people.
Wait, what? You think Lisa Rinna's involved?
In my opinion, she's involved. Look at her. She frees up every time they want to talk about it. She starts shaking. And then we know she don't got no morals. What? I mean, in my opinion, any person that pimp out their daughter.
Perry. Slow down.
Huh? Lisa showed her hand last night because see, Lisa wasn't getting frustrated. She was only getting frustrated when Sutton said something. But see, when Kyle and Dorit said something, she wasn't making them faces and stuff that she was making.
So what's the deal, Gabor? What's the deal with Rinna?
She looked like she wanted to jump on Sutton. But she wasn't saying nothing when Garcelle. She wasn't saying nothing when Kyle and Dorit was saying something. And Garcelle, I like what you did. You sat back and you let them talk because they tried to throw you under the bus with Erica. And you was wrong, but I'm with you when you're right. I don't think you meant to do it on purpose, but you went in there and you sat back and you said, "Oh, bitch, I'm throwing you bitches under the bus." Erica, this time y'all tried to pull it on me. Payback is a bitch.
Well, Gabor, what do you think about Perry's theory? He keeps thinking that Lisa knows something more than the other women, or is involved, or perhaps hiding money. Well, why is he acting like this is Lisa Rinna's business? Do you agree with his theory?
I don't know. If Erica was my friend, what would I do? Would I have a back? I have a back, but I'd be like, girl, don't tell me nothing. Because if I have to get on the stand, if I'm facing jail time, you're going down.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't riding with you. I'm not riding with you. Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing.
You would worry if I went and just robbed the bank, took all this money, and the cops are on my ass.
You could give me some money, but don't tell me what you robbed the bank.
And I gave you half the money.
Give me half of the money, but don't tell me what you did.
Well, no. But now,
don't tell me. You told me I was like, don't tell
me. Gabor, so you're saying if you were Lisa Rinna, you wouldn't want to know anything. But Perry says she knows something. Do you agree with that?
And now Lisa didn't go and say, "Hey, I know something, people." They ran across her accountant. They ran across other things. They know where this damn money is. And people know she's involved. So now that you involved, she's nervous. She's sitting there clicking her heels like she Dorothy. What's that girl name from the Wizard of Oz?
Dorothy.
Clicking her heels and shit, wishing everything go away like Erica. But these are two money hungry.
Perry. Okay, so Ronald Richards did post, I believe it was last week, that Lisa and Erica have the same business manager. Wait, how did that go?
Same accountant or something?
So they have outside interests. Put it that way.
Well, yeah.
You still think
something like that?
You still think that Lisa's in on it? How do we feel about Garcelle taking no prisoners last night? She said to Dorit, "That's not what you said."
That's right.
Say what you said. Be accountable. What do we feel about Garcelle?
I love Garcelle this episode, except for the whole thing with Sam. And I have to say it. Have you ever been to a car wash, the drive-through car wash? And they had them things that's what Garcelle looked like when she came to the party. I'm sorry. That's what she looked like. It looked like when you go to the drive-through car wash and those things that be rubbing on your car, the things that be flipping on your car, that's what Garcelle looked like. But other than that, superb. Now, Kyle, I need you to quit lying to us and quit playing in my face. Because Kyle keep on saying, I didn't read the whole article. It was too long, but you knew enough to go get an attorney opinion.
Exactly.
If you didn't read it all, why would you go get an attorney opinion?
Yeah.
And if you didn't read it, the attorney read it all. So it doesn't matter. And see, Sutton, these girls ain't your friend.
Right.
These girls ain't your friend, Sutton, because Kyle did the place card.
Scared. They want to turn on her, but they're scared.
They turning on Sutton. See, Sutton, Kyle said, I did the place cards. And where did she see Sutton? Right next to Erica. She said right next to Erica, and they brought it up. Because she knew what was going on.
You're saying Dorit's at it again. They know exactly what they're doing. They tried to intentionally make Sutton the target. That way we're focused all on Sutton and getting her in trouble, and we're not looking at Dorit anymore. Is that what you're saying?
Right. And basically when she had the place setting, she wanted the trouble to be on the other side of the table, not on their side. Because these are some fake ass women.
Hold on, we got a request. Sharrell, could we please talk about the sidebar discussion between Kathy and Garcelle? Even Kathy saw the shenanigans and was kissing by the table. And be quiet, Teddy. Oh, wait.
Yeah, please. Teddy can go.
First of all, the only reason Teddy was there, it's one reason. Kyle will not let her go. She's been fired. Kyle, nobody likes her. Why is she there? We don't care. We hope her children are nice and safe, but we don't want her on the show. Okay, girl, bye. And she's trying to make some sense out of something, trying to go hard for Erica. Talk about, well, there's no proof. So until there's proof, we must not do anything. We must believe her. No, you believe her. You must believe her. Nobody else believes Erica. But what is this side conversation Doreen talking about? Do you guys remember between Kathy and Garcelle?
I cannot remember. It was
I remember when they came into the house and you see Sutton Dorit had a hard time with the door. And then Kathy came in after that. And somebody else came in after her, but when Erica see they was so fake, they was talking about the girl before she walked in the door, right? And see, Erica, I just wish you wouldn't have came on the show. TLC had a song called "Silly Ho," and that is what you give me, silly ho. You came to this place. You want us to believe you broke, so you didn't get a driver, but you still pulled up in the Range Rover. Why? You were supposed to get a lift pool.
Gabor, did Erica look a little stressed last night? She looked a little.
She was supposed to come in there with an Uber or Lyft pool. She was supposed to come in, not even a regular Uber. You need to be. You broke. If you broke, you need to save every little dime you got. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You needed an Uber or Lyft pool.
Right.
Not even a regular Uber.
Gabor, she's still not broke enough for you.
No. She pulled up in a Range Rover.
No, and I get it, Gabor. I'm saying, but do you think until we get this thing finalized, she ain't gonna stop? Because that's the life she refused to give up.
She's refusing to give it up.
And she came in,
I agree with you.
And see, she came in and Dorit said, "Oh my God, Erica, I had a hard time opening the door. How did you get in? Erica's a crook." That's how she got in. She was a crook. Not only she know how to open doors, you don't know. Her and her husband know how to get into bank accounts and steal victims' money. Not only do she know how to open doors, they know how to go into accounts. They know how to do stuff like that. They're crooks. I mean, what did you think? They're crooks.
Hold on.
She paid Garcelle and Sutton dust.
Yeah.
She paid them dust. She came in.
Yep.
She didn't speak to him.
Yep.
She paid them dust.
Yep.
And Garcelle was looking like, I got you, bitch. Wait till we get.
You know why though? Like Sharrell said,
I got you, bitch.
Somebody told her that they had the meeting, so she came in fully aware. Oh, these two are against you. Yeah, we're your friends.
Yeah.
Come on now, and Lisa Rinna, let's keep it real. She has to be her friend. And
we'll read the comment. Read Sheila's comment. She says Rinna got $5 million loan from Erica.
Sheila.
She's not riding hard for nothing. Sheila thinks it has something to do with money. You think it has something to do with money.
I'm trying to tell you, that's why she's looking. You know what? Most of the girls like Dorit, she don't want to look bad as a friend, but she glad the shit happening to somebody else, that they're being exposed instead of her financial shit, right? So she's glad, but then all of them are so fake. Besides Garcelle and Sutton on this episode, that it's pathetic. And Lisa Rinna, who cares about a reputation? Well, I mean, most people with morals and dignity do worry about a reputation, but allegedly for somebody who will pimp out their own daughter for fame, they don't give a shit about nothing. And especially if they getting hot on the trail about where this money at, and you know this girl don't give you $5 million for some business adventure. Your ass is shaking. And she's sitting there looking like the damn Ronald McDonald with that hairdo.
But see, did y'all notice at the table, Perry, did you notice at the table, even when they had the meeting with Erica, Lisa kept on calling out what Sutton did. She never called out what Kyle and Dorit was saying. It was only Garcelle that was calling out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And Dorit got to be the biggest punk at the table.
All right, I'm missing super chats. Monica says,
Okay.
how do you hide assets? And Erica said, I don't know, lies. Lisa brought those shoes half off from Erica's closet. That's how you help hide assets. And then I missed another super chat from Paula. Paula says, I love you guys. I do believe that Lisa is more involved than she says. Everyone's saying that, Perry. Stop, Gabor and Perry. No, just kidding. Laughing, laughing.
Well, I was gonna say, damn, do we really have to stop? Because I don't want to.
I mean, go ahead, Gabor.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna start taking calls so we can get a lot in today.
Okay. So also, I've seen the clip from the next episode, and see, Garcelle, just be who you are. Just be who you are. You don't gotta walk on eggshells around these girls, because next episode, Dorit just stopped was a step from calling you an angry black woman. She called you a bully and made it seem like you had a problem with everybody at the table. They was going. I have been in settings before where it doesn't matter what you do, they still gonna think that about you anyway. So she stopped just a step from calling you an angry black woman. And I'm here for you when you told her F you for that. F you.
Before I start taking calls, what do we think about Dorit doing an about face? Just being...
Are we surprised? She fake.
No.
But besides that, everybody always want to come at Michael, and I'm not no Michael supporter. Y'all always coming for him in one, but y'all don't never say nothing about PK and Boy George, because they always together without Dorit.
Right.
He was living with him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
And well,
every time we see PK, he with Boy George. That's all I'm saying.
Gabor, and to add to the list, Lisa
good?
Rinna got more problems besides facing time her damn self. She gets worried about that damn husband or ex-husband. I don't know if she's still married to the guy or not, with those acrylic fingernails. You know what I'm saying?
See,
it's an issue somewhere with me.
But see, Erica was acting. See, if you notice, Erica was sitting the way that Erica was answering questions at the table. It was the exact same way she was answering at the mountains with with Garcelle and Crystal. It was the same exact way she was thinking hard before she answered the simplest questions. You know what I'm saying? And she don't care about the victims. Did you hear what she said? When they brought up the victims, Garcelle said, fuck your husband. If he did that to them victims, fuck him.
Garcelle was the only person to sincerely mention the victims without taking it back, Dorit, to really care about the victims.
And Garcelle said,
Jen says, law firms are required to have malpractice insurance. EJ is hiding money, waiting for insurance to pay. The plan was always to win-win. Let insurance pay and keep the gifts. Here, I got another one. That's interesting. Man. Ron Richards said that Erica had 2,000 outfits last night. Ooh, she is liable for $25 million. He also said Lisa is going to get called to testify. Yeah, we know about Lisa. We did.
But see, Erica said it's all, I feel sorry for the victims and they should get paid. But we need to see what happened, what Tom did with them. We have to see what Tom did. Girl, you know what he did.
We know what he did.
Oh, the victims need to be paid, and I'm last. Bitch, like you said, you driving a goddamn Range Rover. How the fuck are you last?
And she keep on saying, I would like to know where the money is. You was washing it. You was washing the money. That's why it was so important for you to tell us that it was $40,000 a month for your glam squad.
But Perry has another theory. Hold on one second.
Washing that money.
Perry has another theory. Perry thinks that they spent all that money, 80 mil. But they did it because she was on the show and she was wanted to be the richest housewife. That's another theory.
I didn't think about 80 million, not 80 million.
Well, you know what though?
That's a lot of money.
No, I know. I get it, Gabor. But 80 million, we haven't actually seen it written down on paper. It's just something some people say that brags about the money they got. Okay.
Ain't
now
80 million.
Well, I know, but what I'm saying is no, maybe they never had 80 million in cash. Because the way he donating and doing all this stuff.
Well, they said that they did.
It had to be in cash payer, because if she said that she haven't been to a bank in 22 years, that she was just getting cash from him, that you knew to go to him for cash. If you knew that he was giving you cash money, if he was giving you cash money every time you asked him for money,
Yeah.
then
I get it.
You know
But
there was some money
baby,
in
you
there.
know what? I mean, that money would spend the same if it was 40 million. Okay. If
Hold,
he
hold
was
up, Harry. The jail cell is killing me. Is that where Erica's going?
That's a both of her. Tom ass need to be sitting right on that damn toilet right behind me. Okay.
All right. Hi, Lola. How are you?
Hey Lola.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We good.
Listen,
Go
who was the one who said that? What was I gonna say? So y'all saw how she had been kind of implementing the story of how he was sick and like how for 3 years he's been like kind of deteriorating and stuff
Yep.
like that. Girl, these crimes date back more than 3 years. Not only that, remember how she talked about how does she know that his mental state is going down? Because she didn't even take him to she didn't even take him to the hospital when he got fucking flew out the car and whatnot and broke his ankle and was passed out for 12 hours. But you're gonna take him to a psychiatrist? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Go ahead.
Lola, they going to jail because she melts under pressure. Because at first it started off with 3 years. It started off with 3 years. Then she went to 3.5 years, 3.5 years, and before it was all said and done, it was 4 years. She melted under pressure. It was either 3 years, 3.5 years, or 4 years. It can't be all of them.
And if you see Garcelle's even saying, I think it was Garcelle, she said she's not even upset with him. Like she's not upset with him.
Yeah.
Like you're defending him. You're making like excuses for him every step of the way. You're trying to sneak it in, but we too smart for that.
Yep.
You said that right.
Lola, isn't it weird how Erica's story matches up with Tom's story and his attorneys were trying to push?
And that's why she was upset when Garcelle had stayed in front of everybody that she has been talking. Tom has been calling her because she knew she's been in communication with his camp. She knows that. That's how their story match up. Because think about it. What are the chances of them both being like 3 years? And that was before the article came out. Remember that?
Yep.
She had told them about that.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, she is absolutely guilty. Like like before, I was giving her a sliver of hope, but now, girl, lock her away. She need to be in there with Perry.
What bothers me,
and she will be.
What bothers me is that she keep on saying you will see who your friends are when you're old and you're broke. And I could have sworn you was talking about yourself because from what you're telling us, Tom is old and broke now, and you left.
Yeah, exactly.
And then here's
talking
my
about
thing
your
too.
damn stuff. You can't be talking about the girls on the show. You talking about yourself.
Right.
Because what you're telling us is Tom got old and he got broke and you left.
But here's
Erica,
my thing
who came
too.
up, Erica, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
But
Your stories are not good. Go ahead, Lola. I'm sorry.
Here's the other thing that bothers me too. What is the point of all y'all women sitting together and having all this bass in your voice and all this goddamn energy talking about some Kyle and Dorit and Sutton and whoever else was chiming in? I'm like, what is the point of you having all these points of you and saying like, oh, she's guilty, this and that, and then when y'all get to her face, look at Dorit damn near laid down and kissed the ass.
Lola, like who was the biggest hypocrite? Who was the biggest hypocrite last night?
I think the biggest hypocrite to me was Dorit.
Yeah,
she put way too much sauce on it.
Yeah,
way too much sauce on it. She said she spoke to a lawyer, but instead now she's saying that she talked to her husband. Y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Originally she said she spoke to a lawyer. Now she's saying she spoke to her husband. And it's just like, to me, all this is going to come out during the reunion. So why not just keep the same energy?
Right.
She's gonna see it eventually. Like she's seeing it right now live with us. How y'all kind of flipped on the situation. So why not just keep the same energy? That's just me.
And
even Sutton, like like Sutton said, she would speak the same. She would have the same energy if she walked in through the door. And when she didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting too much from Sutton. I wasn't expecting. They made her say something, but I wasn't expecting her to have no stank on it like that.
Right,
I wasn't expecting her to. She ain't that girl. You know.
But Garcelle helped her out. Garcelle came through. Through last night. Let me read this. Diana says Tom did not have insurance. This has been proven. He gave so much money to politicians. Ooh, so he was protected. Interesting.
And I kept saying. What Erica was doing that I did not like what she was doing when she was telling these stories about Tom. She was trying to relate with Sutton about Sutton's father's suicide, and she was trying to relate to
It's
what's the girl
manipulation.
named Crystal. She was trying to relate to Crystal about her dad Alzheimer's. And
Right.
you lying.
Right.
Yeah, you lying.
lying.
You're trying to get sympathy from me, and you're lying, and that's what I really didn't like that she did.
And that's exactly what Tom did to those damn victims, allegedly.
Yeah.
Took advantage of it.
All right, Lola, thank you so much for calling in. Girl, you're crazy. I love it.
Wait, I have one question. I have one question for you. Why is it that you think that Lisa is so scared to turn on Kyle and Dorit? Because I do feel like she might be in cahoots with Erica, but I feel like in other situations, she never holds Kyle and Dorit to task.
Well,
Kyle,
oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Perry.
No, I mean, because I think this. Lisa know that really she have no storyline. Her husband don't even want her. He out there, probably cross-dressing right now, allegedly, and doing all these different things.
Perry.
And so she needs to keep these two because she feels Kyle and who was it, Dorit, will be around longer. So she needs to stay in that group to stay on the show.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Perry.
Lola, I got a question before you go. How many baby daddies you think Sam got?
I'm dead. Oh, I don't know, like 12. Like 12. I don't know, something like that.
Look.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Lola.
Gabor, you are wrong for that.
That's the question of the day. We need to know. We need to know. We are O's dad. I feel like we need to know that. Hey, Nelson.
Hey, what's happening?
Nephew.
Nelson, before we get started, Nelson, how many baby daddies do you think Sam got?
I mean, listen, if I wasn't looking crazy, I would have showed y'all my eyes right now because I'm doing it right now. I'm giving y'all the eyes. Like,
don't you think we deserve to know? We deserve to know. We know all about her son addiction and stuff. I want to know Sam background too.
Yeah.
You mean how many like baby mamas he got? Because he said he got like 4 kids.
Oh no, he's trying to claim her kids.
Sam has 4 kids. One of them is Oliver's, and Gabor want to know where the other 3 come from.
I'm gonna say that there's other 3. I don't think it's 12, but there might be 3 more.
3 more.
So you
all right, Nelson.
4 for 4.
Let's get right into it. Nelson, who was the biggest hypocrite last night?
Well, y'all clearly see my name, Doritos Black Friend. So I'm coming for Miss Dorito over there.
I didn't even see that. No, you did not. Everyone's going with Dorit. Why is everybody so mad at Dorit?
I mean, y'all saw what happened. Like Dorit was really sitting there backing up Sutton and was like, it's the victims, it's the million of victims. And she really sat there and looked at Erica and said, I'm not scared of you, Erica, but there's some things that are like,
Oh, let me just tell you right now, we all sat down together and
she slammed. She didn't throw Garcelle under the bus. She slammed her down, took off the parachute, and let that woman just fall. It was a free for all. She just let her fall. I felt so bad for something, but you know what? I think that tag team between her and Garcelle was pretty good. Garcelle learned from her first time mentioning something. She said, you know what? I'm going to let these ladies hash it out, and I'm going to be the backup. Because when she said to Dorit, that's not what you said last night. I was like, oh, Garcelle, eat this woman up. Eat her up.
Nelson. Go ahead, Gabor. I'm sorry.
Garcelle didn't really have nothing to say at the meeting at Dorit's house, but she was the most vocal at Kyle's house. And see, Kyle, you lied. You see, Kyle, you fake. You coming off as real fake to me because when you was with the girls, you said that you spoke to an attorney, but now you tried to water it down when in front of Erica and say you talked to Faye's husband.
Yep,
see, you trying to water it down. Don't water it down. Don't water it down.
Gavel, please. You watered it down.
You watered it down.
Get that gavel. Because
but you know what,
there was a lot of lies. Like even Kyle, like I was like, you know what, there might be some hope for Kyle here. Like, she had her little moments with Garcelle. But I was like, oh no, Kyle, you really showed off your face. Oh, and let me mention also, when Kathy said, after they said, I'm sorry for all these lines of questioning, And she said, well,
Practice.
it's good practice. And I was like, oh my God, Kathy, why?
I'm still loving Kathy. That was a great line.
She
I'm
still
still loving
last
why you
night.
not liking Kathy, but Kathy, it's just her one-liners for me. Like, she knows how to just give a moment. That's Kathy. That's
I was
Kathy.
watching the after show, and she said that she was crying. She was in tears. She was in tears when they was questioning Erica. She
Who
had
was
to
in
get up from the
tears?
table.
Who? Kathy? She
That's what
was?
Kathy said.
I
She
should
had to go to the powder room because she was in so much tears at what Erica was going through. Kathy, quit playing in my face.
Kathy lying. Kathy is lying. All right, look, we gotta keep moving. Thank you, nephew, for all
Bye,
of
Nelson.
the super chats, for calling in.
No
and
worries. I'll be back for
yesterday.
Potomac, and I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
I'm still in love with the eyes from yesterday. You know.
Let me give you.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Bye,
Nelson.
Bye, Nelson.
Okay, take care.
Oh, I love Nelson. Oh my God, we got a lot of calls.
No, but I'll say this real quick though. I mean, seriously, we knew Kyle was fake when she backstabbed Lisa Vanderpump. I'm telling you, women are no good. They sit there, and then Dorit just crumbled like a. I mean, damn.
Oh God. Do you agree, Mickey? Was Dorit the biggest hypocrite last night?
My whole thing is, if y'all get together and if you say one thing on camera and it's being filmed, and then you pussy out when you're in front of the person that you want to confront, it's like, how stupid are you? They're gonna show it like at the reunion or on the show. So you need to keep that same energy, and that's why I love Garcelle was holding everybody's feet to the fire. Like, nah, that's not what you said last time.
Right.
Like Dorit and Kyle, it's obvious that, you know, they had a conversation. Okay, like, we're gonna let Garcelle and Sutton, you know, let them attack her. We're kind of, you know, we're gonna play it safe, and we're gonna read the room and see what they're gonna say, and we're gonna maybe chime in. And, you know, Dorit really tried to like water it down, and she was just like, well, you know, what you knew, what you didn't know. And then what's her name, Erica, was just like, I'm not being accused of anything, and you're being complicit and all of that. It's like, it's
all right.
Just why
they totally back down. They all back down to certain degree. But who was the biggest hero last night, Mickey? Last question.
Oh, I think Sutton is definitely working for a paycheck. I'll tell you that. Sutton, when I tell you, she came ready. She knew what she was going to say. She knew that she was going to be like, listen, like, I don't want to be associated with you if this is what's really going on. And she was being honest. She did not back down. Garcelle backed her up, and I love Garcelle too, because Garcelle was the only one that was like, how about the victims? Like, y'all are worried about this woman.
The only one without backing down. She really was.
And Sutton really tried it last night. Sutton really tried it with Erica last night. Because after Sutton held her foot to the fire, Sutton went and gave this girl a gift before she walked out the door.
Yeah, but she did confront her and said,
if I was Erica, I would have threw that gift right at that girl's head. You done sit up here and call me out on all this stuff, and you gonna try to give me a gift and tell me from one Georgia gal to the other.
That was a mess.
She was trying it.
But why are they flip-flopping though? Like, Erica's gonna watch the show. Why are they kind of like?
Gabor, Mickey has a point. What do you think Erica said when she watched the replay?
But Erica already know that these girls are fake.
That's right.
Erica already know these girls are fake.
Yeah.
And your best bet was Garcelle.
I mean,
Erica thinks she's slick, but I see through you, Erica, because the girl said, "Did you get a heads up about what's going on?" And she was like, "I don't have an update. I don't get a heads up about lawsuits." I'm not talking about the lawsuits, baby. We're talking about the LA Times article. Answer the question.
Please answer the question. Answer the question.
Yeah. That's not what I asked you.
It's obvious that they let them hang out to dry. Garcelle and Sutton.
Yeah.
And Teddy, to be honest, Teddy kind of does have a point, even though I don't really like Teddy. Teddy was just like, y'all are kind of making this personal. But then again, it's like, no, they don't want to be involved in such, a big case.
You might be right, Mickey. I just hated seeing Teddy last
I
night.
know.
Like, go away.
Teddy sitting up there with a sundress dress at a Christmas party.
Okay.
Go home, Teddy. Talking about
Teddy, go home. Go home, Teddy. Go home.
We all
Teddy.
been involved
And
in
even
lawsuits.
Kyle,
We know you was involved in a lawsuit because you was feeding them girls a piece of lettuce to follow your diet. You know what I'm saying? You was giving them girls a piece of lettuce, some tomatoes, and a piece of chicken breast for the whole day, and that's why you was in a lawsuit. So shut up.
I didn't like the fact that Rinna was trying to draw a comparison between Denise and Erica. I thought that was really like, girl, why would you even want to compare the two? She was trying to compare like Denise and Erica. Like, she was like, do you think Denise was telling the truth? And then like that, it's two different points. Like, why are you bringing that up?
Last night was so good. Listen, Mickey, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate the call.
Thanks, Mickey.
Thank you, guys.
Take care.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye.
Did you see Teddy's hands shaking at the dinner table?
So we got one girl with I don't want to make fun of people who don't eat. Because we got Teddy out the way and now we got Crystal. But Crystal, I've been seeing Crystal take bites lately.
I've seen Crystal taking bites.
I didn't see her take a bite last night. I probably got to watch it again to see, but I damn sure didn't see Teddy take a bite.
All right, let's welcome our boy. What's up?
Hey, Punk Daddy Gay. You need to change your name because Sharrell can't call you Daddy.
You could just call me Mister.
Wow, now he wants us to call him Mister today. Mister. Biggest hypocrite last night. Who was it?
Dorit. And I don't even care about her. Although the editors told us she's going to be the storyline for next season, because when Teddy said other people at this table have lawsuits that we don't talk about, they cut to her.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why Lisa Rinna will not drop her.
Do you think that they will finally give Dorit a year in the hot seat? Because everyone else has had a turn.
We got to.
What else are they going to do?
Yeah, I mean, you can hide from it. Erica tried. You see what happened now.
Dorit is trying to get the smoke off of her. Dorit is trying to get the smoke off of her and PK. But I really want to see. I want Garcelle to really ring Dorit. Dorit is getting out of line. Dorit say that Erica needs to have, that Garcelle needs to have some balls. She basically was telling Crystal in the next episode, don't be a coward. Mm-hmm. They like Garcelle is being a coward instead of her. Dorit, you trying it. But see, Garcelle, when you let Erica talk to you that way, Dorit thought that, okay, well, I could do it too. You supposed to check them when it happened. These girls think they could get you now because you sit up there and cry when Erica got aggressive with you. Yeah. No. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. Now you're right though. She got to pull a Monique somewhere out of this.
You don't got to pull a. You ain't got to pull a Monique.
I'm saying, but you gain your respect a little bit.
I want her to pull a Jocelyn. Monique didn't really do. I want Jocelyn.
Did you catch the shade? Literally, Sutton said, "I don't know how much I want to be around Erica," and Kyle said, "You're gonna sit next to her at the dinner."
Mm-hmm. That was good.
Kyle was in on it. Kyle was in on it.
Look, Mister, somebody's laughing at your name, not Mister. Yes, yes, Mister, and he means it.
We can't do punk, we can't do daddy, and we can't do gay. I had to do something. I had to come up with something.
All right, Mister, biggest hero last night.
Sutton and Garcelle, absolutely.
Yeah. You got to pick one.
Sutton. She's the one who actually. Really? No, Garcelle. She's the one that brought up the victims.
And Garcelle said, fuck your husband. Mm-hmm. Garcelle said, fuck your husband.
Sutton brought everything up, but Garcelle put the emphasis on it. When she said, and I'm not playing with your ass, and F your husband. That was it.
And she said,
I loved it. That was it.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And she will.
Mister, I hate calling you Mister, but I have no choice. Mister, are you loving Kathy Hilton?
I enjoyed this episode, that thing where they cut to Kim. And I enjoyed that she did basically say, without saying, I'm not going to mess with you. I do not trust you. And they're going to get you.
She does have a distance from Erica, doesn't she? Kathy makes sure, like, I don't know her that well. No, Last question. Were you glad to see Teddy?
No. I took notes.
About Teddy? Oh my God. It says why, Teddy. Listen. Like, people are tripping off of the mister. They're loving it. Okay.
I think that Tom them is slick. So I think that Tom them, remember Kathy said, oh, they'll find it, because Erica kept asking, where's the money? Where's the money? They'll find it. Because you see, they had the money in cash. He had $80 million in cash. And it's hard to track that. It's hard for the forensics to track the $80 million in cash.
Right. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, Gabor. Where would you even hide $80 million in cash? That money might be gone.
Give it to me. I'll find some way.
It's not like on her glam squad, on her outfits. If you want her to look poor, have her walk out to one of these dinner parties in something she wore last season.
Yeah.
Girls will notice.
So you're feeling like Gabor, she's not poor enough for you yet?
No. Absolutely.
Oh, you
not.
guys are hard.
No.
Did she look sad at least last night, mister?
Not sad enough.
Oh, you guys are hard.
Because they haven't took the money yet.
No. She's
the courts are fighting for the money. They haven't took the money yet. The money's still there.
All right. Thank you, mister, for calling in. I tried to go with PDG. You're not feeling that. It's
I'll figure it out. We'll be back.
Okay.
Thank you. Again. All right. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, God, we got to start getting in calls. We got long lines. Oh, my girl.
We need to know. We need to know.
Hey, Rue.
Hey, baby. Gabor.
Hmm?
How many daddies Sam got?
I think she got 4.
I
think she got 4.
Gabor, that is so mean.
That's the highlight of the show.
Oh, yeah. We need to know.
Look, Ruth, you got a little fan club. You got a little fan club.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We need
Say
to
it,
know,
Ruth. Say it, Ruth. How many baby daddies you got, bitch? Say it.
Oh, my God. So let me say this. You're going to bring a bitch with 5 baby daddies and not say nothing about them, but your son, we need to know.
Amen.
We need to know.
All right, let's start with the questioning. Ruth, who was the biggest hypocrite last night? And be specific.
Dorit.
Why Dorit and not Lisa?
No, Dorit. Dorit was very much in agreement with Sutton. All of a sudden, she starts pulling back and protecting Erica.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you such a pussy?
Ruth! Oh my God! Ruth!
Oh man!
Okay, let me ask you that, Ruth. Why is Dorit flip-flopping?
Because she also has issues. She doesn't want them to be brought forward.
Oh, okay. So you
heard what? Did you hear what Miss Diet said? Miss Cauliflower.
Well, but also, so you're saying that she doesn't want the spotlight on her, but it also could be, Ruth, she's just two-faced. Is that a is that a possibility?
No, it can't, because the reason why I say that she can't be that two-faced, she's just a pussy. She has her husband who actually pointed out before all this started, who said that Erica is inherently cold.
Say it again.
You remember PK said this woman is inherently cold?
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
So Dorit can't be really two-faced, but she's just scared of Erica. She's such a pussy. I hate that. I hate people like that. If you say something, say it in her face, bitch. Say it in her face. But for Sutton and Garcelle, Garcelle, she my best friend. But she need to stop dressing like the car wash, like the ball.
Was that another Target outfit, Ruth?
Man, Target all the way, Walmart.
Ruth, you say that Garcelle's the biggest hero last night and not Sutton, right?
Garcelle.
Why over Sutton?
Why over Sutton is because she even made reference of her sister who had a kidney transplant.
Yeah.
And she said, if your husband did that, F him.
Yeah.
Okay? And then she said, it's not about, it's about the victims. Garcelle, my girl, you're the one. That's my girl. But Sutton also, if you saw, she was a little bit here and there. She was a little scared. But Garcelle was watching every bitch on the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
He was like,
and did you?
I got you. What you said? You didn't say that. Go on, bitch. I got you.
Did you?
All right, Ruth. I'm gonna have to end it here.
I have a question for you, though.
Yeah.
Erica once stated that somebody gave her a compliment to say your wife dresses so nice, she's so pretty, and blah blah blah. And then Tom said, "You want her? You can have her. She's very expensive." Do you remember that?
Say that. I remember that. Yes.
She said that. And you know what the streets are saying? Ronald Richards said the money that is being allocated, the money that is being seen where it was spent, it was only Erica who was spending the money. So the money, most of the money went to her.
Do you think she blew through all of that money, Ruth?
She has the money somewhere. That's where we need to know where the bitch has the money. Where's the money? We need to know where she has the money. That woman has the money. She has the money. So there's no way you can show up to a party with a Range Rover and you're saying the only person who knows is him, bitch. No, it's you.
I think you're right, Ruth. I think Erica has her hands on that money somewhere, and that's why.
The other thing with Erica is she used Garcelle on the last week. She used Garcelle to deflect.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
This bitch. Everybody was talking about the whole thing. Why jump on Garcelle about one thing that you have said a whole lot? There are phone calls flying around when they're not on air. So Garcelle says one thing that you actually said, and you deflect on her like that. She didn't want the spotlight on her.
Yeah. Ooh.
She wanted it off.
Yeah.
It was too much for bitch. We need to know where the money is. She got $25 million, this bitch. And then the other thing is the husband has been manipulating his taxes. He has not been paying taxes for years.
Oh no, you heard that?
Yes.
Oh my God. This is getting worse. Today, Ronald Richards said that she spent $18 million on a American Express card.
Yes.
Ronald Richards wants her to pay this money back if they can't find it. Wow.
Yeah. And he said,
wow.
Ronald Richards said, Lisa Rinna has something to do with it, but she cannot be prosecuted, but she will be.
Oh my God, Perry, did you hear what she just said?
Yeah.
Your theory was right. How did you know Lisa has some kind of involvement? Either she
was holding money. She got a loan from. She claims she got a loan from Erica, but it wasn't a loan. She was given that money to hide. But
oh my God!
Oh, Ronald
Perry, the tipster was right.
Right.
The tipster was right.
Gabor, didn't I tell you she's a bitch?
Yeah. I can't say it though. I can't. I'll just say you be. I'll say that.
This woman is a crook, and I really want Bravo to get Lisa Rinna and Erica off Bravo because we.
So you're thinking that Erica is more greedy than Tom.
But I told you that.
Yes.
Didn't I tell you that?
That's the only reason she was with his old ass.
Say this too. Do you remember she said she didn't have a bank account?
Yeah, she told that lie. I remember that.
Do you know why she said it? Before this came out.
Why?
Because they were spending cash. It couldn't be tracked.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Ruth.
She's so dumb, and she was saying, I've never been accused or implicated or anything. I've never been accused, but you are now. That's why they about to take your money. So Garcelle was actually wrong. You're not going to be okay. You're not going to be okay.
She's not going to be okay, Gabor.
Back to Shakers you go.
Yes.
No,
What?
the Perry's jail cell you go. Oh
Yeah,
my
she'll be shaking.
God.
She'll be hanging to the little pole. See that little pole in the corner? She'll be swinging around that in a couple months.
Listen, Ruth, thank you so much for the updates. Everything that you said,
Bye,
Perry
Ruth.
has alluded to. I mean, Erica is more greedy than Tom.
Yes.
Can you send us out with your signature statement? Go ahead.
Listen, you are a bitch. We need that $25 million back, bitch.
Thank you, Ruth.
I love you.
Thanks, Ruth.
Love you.
Bye, Ruth.
Take care. Bye. Oh my God. Here, I'm missing the super chats. Kobe says Tom is too old to serve real time, but Erica can. She has a point. Thank you so much, Kobe. Okay, more calls.
They're gonna put him in a mental facility, but I don't want that.
Hey,
I don't like that bandana. That look like that look a little supremacist to me.
Hey, good boy.
My edges, okay.
Good boy. He popped up looking like Guns N' Roses.
It's giving me Proud Boys. I don't like that. It's giving me Proud Boys.
All right, Camilo. What do you think about Ruth's statement that Erica is more greedy than Tom?
Remember, I told y'all she was the one to hide. Remember when I first came on, I was telling y'all about that $5 million that Erica gave Lisa, and Lisa took that and put it into that beauty so-called beauty line for next week. We're gonna see it come to fruition. But like y'all said, she's gonna be prosecuted as well, because I think they already said that she's going to have to testify soon. So she's going up there. So if you got the bail money, girl, you better get it ready.
This is crazy. I'm thinking Erica's still hiding money. This is so crazy.
She is.
The greed of this woman, and for her to sit up there last night after Garcelle said, I feel bad about the victims first, and for her to agree like she gave a damn is just infuriating.
And that pissed me off so bad, because they have come out and told Erica, if she just, and I even said this, if she came out and said, we can help the victims, I would try to do a concert to, raise money for the victims, then she would be going through none of this. But she fought them tooth and nail and said she was not paying anything. And that's why she's in the bullcrap that she's in now, because if she would have just said, I will help the victims, none of this would be happening. Nobody would have ever questioned her. But since she wanted to keep the money for the glam squad and keep looking nice and everything, I mean, you got to face the consequences. And I'm not here for it. But Garcelle, she brought her ass to task last night, and I was here for it. I loved it.
I agree.
All right, Camilo, I'm going to drop you. Stay on, and I got to go. All right, take care.
Camilo.
All right, you guys, we're narrowing down. So I got about 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and start doing speed rounds. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate it. This is crazy. Hi, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
Hi.
Hey,
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Okay.
Anyway, I'm sitting here stunned that Ruth has finally brought to my attention that Erica is more greedy than Tom. You knew that all along too?
Yes. You want to know how I knew? I knew when I was searching for her on YouTube. She has a song with Flo Rida. And he is $1 million a feature. That's when I was an Erica fan. And I had asked her on Twitter, are you an independent artist? Are you paying for your career out of your pocket, or do you have a label behind you?
And what did she say?
And she quickly stopped talking to me online.
What?
Yes.
When did you ask her this?
Her first season. Because I was an Erica fan, because I could identify with Erica. I could identify with her style. Like her, I could throw on a jeans and a t-shirt and throw some diamonds or some jewelry on, and I will be the best dressed thing in the place. As long as you got the right shoes and the right accessories, you can go anywhere in a t-shirt and jeans. So I was like,
let me stop you for a minute. Kobe said that Tom didn't steal until he married Erica. What do you think about that statement, Corey?
That's a lie, because he was stealing before he met Erica.
Okay.
This has been going on for half of their marriage. But before, when she was still a cocktail waitress at some place in Beverly Hills. It's been going on for longer than that. According to that consultant that worked at the office that was in the documentary.
Yeah.
She had mentioned that.
Wow.
But Mikey Menden stopped following Erica online, so he must not be getting paid anymore. He's a fair weather friend.
But here's another question, Corey. When she sees, because so we all agree that she's hanging on to some kind of money, she's being selfish, she's not worrying about the victims. When she sees that the public is not buying it, why doesn't she hold some kind of charity event for the victims? Why continue to be selfish?
You're not only cold, you're inherently cold. That's why.
Tyrants rarely, seldom show remorse for their actions.
Did you hear Brenda?
No, what did he say?
What did you say, babe?
Tyrants seldom show remorse for their actions.
Oh, he called her a tyrant. Oh,
That's
my
right.
God.
My
He's
baby,
telling
no.
the truth.
My baby, no, honey. I taught him well. He is very shady.
Oh my God. All right, let's go over these questions really quick.
Okay.
Biggest hypocrite last night.
Dorit.
Yeah. No one has changed that
Dorit
answer.
first,
Dorit.
then Kyle.
Yeah. Oh, Kyle. Oh.
Because Faye's husband is a lawyer, so she did consult a lawyer. She said that she had him break down the article bit by bit so she knew what she was into. And not only did she do that, she straight up lied to Erica's face over that dry ass turkey buffet. I am not a fair weather friend. I'm a full-time friend. And she know damn well she is not. Okay?
All right. Last question. Biggest hero last night.
Garcelle. I take back everything I said about Garcelle. She's not tiptoeing around these Beckys. She gonna give it straight to him. Dorit, I can't wait for her to get dragged for filth. I cannot. Sam got 4 baby daddies. And wait a minute. Did y'all all peep the tattoo tears that Oliver had on his eyes?
Oh yeah.
He got some bodies.
Yeah.
He got bodies.
Yes. Oh yes.
He got bodies, so he was doing more than just drugs.
That's
Oh. All right, Corey, I gotta cut it short.
Okay.
What did Brendan say? Did Brendan say something?
What you say?
He probably was an assassin like in Hitman Absolute.
All right,
That's my
thank you,
baby.
Corey. Bye,
All right.
Brendan.
Bye, Corey.
Take
Bye,
care.
Brendan.
Bye.
All
All right,
right,
guys.
so fun. Okay, we got to get these questions in.
Yeah, just real quick. I mean, we got a lot of people in the chat. Like,
Hey,
over
Giselle.
2,000, but
It's not
those
Giselle.
thumbs up. The thumbs up got to go up. Go
Okay,
ahead.
you guys, Perry said don't forget to hit those thumbs up. All right, why did he call you Giselle?
Because it say first lady.
Cause the name, but this is not
I'm
lonely.
just joking.
I know. Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey, what's happening?
Fine to you.
Hi, First Lady. All right, biggest hypocrite last night. Are you gonna say Dorit too?
It was Dorit and Kyle because Kyle went back on what she had to say, and I do agree with Gabor about Kathy on the after show saying she had to cry. Girl, when and where? Because it don't look like no tears came out your face last night.
Ooh. Well, let me think about it. Hold on.
I didn't see not a moment.
Yeah, you got a point. Oh my
And if you guys also watch the chat room, I agree with Portia. None of them is really Erica's friend at all, if you ask me.
What about
Because-
Lisa Rinna?
No, because why are y'all having a meeting and Lisa Rinna, she just two-faced it. I think she a Gemini.
If Lisa was a
Hold
real
on now.
friend,
Don't throw the
if
Gemini
Lisa was
over
a if Lisa was a real friend, when Sutton came in there and started talking, Erica should have been walking in the door.
Exactly.
Erica should have been
You
walking
can
in
tell
the door.
it's a different franchise from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Biggest hero last night and why?
Garcelle, when she said, "Is this a party about who loves Erica more?"
Mhm.
They was doing too much.
We didn't talk about that. That was good. You're right. I mean, Garcelle wasn't playing last night. She really wasn't. She was calling out every single thing wrong.
Said, "What is this? A competition?"
But she was giving Dorit a taste of her own medicine because remember, Dorit was trying to call out Garcelle like, well, why did you have to bring it up? She told me not to bring it up. Why would you? And Garcelle was like, oh, that's not what you said last night.
Yep.
That's not what you said last night.
But Giselle would have been perfect for last night because she would have been asking the questions without no hesitation.
I don't think Giselle would have got down with Erica like that.
You don't think so?
That's more Robin. Robin
right.
And then last question: is Erica greedier than Tom?
I think she's just trying to blame it all on Tom, and because this man ain't do all of this by himself. You was with him all this long old time, and you don't know nothing about all this money you've been spending.
But they're saying, First Lady, they're saying that the stealing took place before Erica. So you think that she came in at some time, found out what was going on, and was on board with it?
I mean, you see what happened with the other girl who was on the other franchise, so I wouldn't put it past her.
Are you comparing Erica to Jen Shaw?
Yeah, her.
Oh, dang. Okay. Look, First Lady, thank you so much for calling in.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye, First Lady.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Take care. Bye-bye. Ooh, people are going in on Dorit. Hi, Swan. How are you?
Hey, Swan, Odette. You on mute,
You're
baby?
on mute.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I do. Sorry. I'm a little bit, I have allergies, so I'm going to speak a little slower today.
Okay, biggest hypocrite last night.
I think it was Rinna, because she's Gemini, so she's always been two-faced, Like, I mean, hello. I mean, that's my opinion. But if I would choose between two of them, I think the biggest of the biggest one was Dorit. Because
Everyone said everyone. Okay, biggest hero last night.
I think it's Garcelle.
Garcelle, why?
Because she brought up her cousin from the cancer. That her cousin is kind of ask help for the Gerard Delort, whatever the firm is, and they didn't give any settlements for her, so that's why.
And do you think Erica is just as greedy or more greedy than Tom?
I think that having to see like the meeting when Sutton brought it up that 10 years ago there was a lawyer, her friend. He's been working in the law firm, and then he left. So I think it's been going on for longer than now. Now everything's coming to the light,
This is going to get even better because on the 25th, that's in 5-6 days, they're going to start taking depositions. People have to start talking legally, and it's all going to be recorded. This is going to get good.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
good.
I can't wait.
Anyway, thank you so much for calling in, Swan. I appreciate the call.
Swan.
Bye, Swan.
Bye.
All right, you guys, this is the last question. I'm so sorry. I'm just simply out of time. Hi, Miss Mona. How are you?
Miss Mona.
Hey, what's up,
y'all? Hey, how's everybody doing?
Hey, just real quick. I really need these thumbs up to at least get to 1,000. So help free Perry, okay?
So we can get in the algorithm. Yeah, it helps our video.
Perry, if we get 1,000 likes, then Perry can be free.
Tell us what
y'all hit those thumbs up. Y'all know y'all be in this room every day watching this show, using this for entertainment. Go ahead and hit like and support these people on this panel. And please, let's get Perry out of prison. Come on. Come on.
All right, Miss Mona, really quickly. Biggest hypocrite. Are you going to say Dorit too?
I'm going to say, honestly, it's a tie between Dorit and Kyle. I mean, between Dorit's fake teeth, with her new gap, her fake gap and her fake accent, she can't do nothing but tell lies.
What are you talking about?
Y'all know Dorit got that. Y'all she got new teeth this season. Y'all know Dorit teeth ain't been hanging over her mouth like that, not ever. And now she got these Bucky Beaver teeth that's about to fall out her mouth because the lies is pushing out so bad that it's making her teeth come forward. I mean, come on.
I can't with you, Mona. I can't.
But
it's the truth.
maybe we never noticed because this season's been so much about Erica that we really haven't paid her no attention.
I noticed them teeth. Well, that part is true too. That part is true too. But I noticed that she dropped her accent and she got fake teeth. Now I will say, Dorit will dress for the gods, honey. But them teeth is for the streets. Them teeth is for the streets. I'm sorry. Teeth is for the streets.
Last question. Biggest hero.
Okay, y'all getting ready to stomp on my neck. Well, no, maybe you won't. I know everybody's saying Garcelle is the biggest hero, right?
Yeah.
But y'all got to look at the wind behind the water. Garcelle only came that hard because she was like, y'all saw what Erica did last week? So Garcelle was waiting for a window. She came there ready to get Erica. She was like, I tried to show a little bit of sympathy towards you. Everybody talked about everything, but when I said something, you came for my neck. She's like, well, let me show you what it's like to really be on someone's neck. So she served her up that nice, nasty tea, that nastiness. That's what she served. She was waiting. I wouldn't have cared if Crystal said something. She was going to be on whoever side said something against Erica because she was waiting she's like, the gloves is off. I tried to be nice to you, but you think you about that life out in these streets. You think you a thug. My name is not really Garcelle. It's really Gina. Okay. You see what I'm saying? She was waiting. She was like, I'm going to show you what happened when a pit bull come for your neck. That's what that was.
Mona, is Erika Girardi a cleaned up thug?
No, she is not a cleaned up thug. Let me tell you what, she was getting beat up at Shakers. So now she tried to come to these Beverly Hills chicks who don't know anything about that Shakers life and act like she a thug. She's a pseudo thug. She not real. She just like the money she thought she had. It's not real either. She's not a real thug. I'm telling you, the minute someone really stop acting like they scared of her, y'all put me on the show. Put me on there.
You're saying Erica is fake, she's a bully, but if she hasn't ran into the right one yet, but if she did, someone can take her down, right?
They will completely take her down. All of that, she'll turn into that man and start crying again. I can't believe, all of that, that's fake. All that stuff Erica is not about that life, and I wish they would stop giving her big ups like she really is. She not.
Yeah, you're right.
She not. Perry a bigger thug than Erica. Perry in jail. Come on.
Let me tell you something. As soon as somebody reached across that table and slapped the shit out of her,
right?
Perry.
The walls would come down.
She's right. Listen. They don't even have to physically slap her. They can verbally slap her because that's what that is. She wants to talk a good game. But we're gonna see how much of a thug you are when you behind those real bars.
So you're saying, but underneath all of the tough act, Erica's a coward?
She is a punk. She's a Mr. Punk Daddy Gay. That's what she is.
We can't get no better. I got to end that here.
But let me try just really quick, because I know you got 1,000 people in here. Just real quick, because I know she's forgettable. But Crystal looked great last night. Sorry, I know she's not gonna have another season, but she looked great last night.
You don't think she's gonna have another season?
I'm warming up to Crystal.
She's not gonna make it, y'all. She's not gonna.
Crystal said that she went and talked to an attorney too.
Let me tell you now. I mean, Crystal and Sutton had that thing. I'm over that. Now we don't get down to the beef of the matter. Crystal can come back because Crystal will fight. That's the part I do like about her.
Crystal's an activist. They don't want activists. Crystal's an activist. But let me just say this too, really quick. Rinna is so afraid because yes, we know that Erica gave her that money for her makeup company. Okay, that's the guys that they was putting it under. But the reality is Rinna is so scared because now she see where that money actually came from. And when they call her on it, so she trying to separate herself. She's like, oh my God, I took $10 million. I just thought it was a loan. No, that money was dirty. She greased your palms and you knew that money was dirty. And now they coming for you. And so Rinna's like, Rinna getting ready to feign a nervous breakdown. That's what Rinna getting ready to do.
I agree.
I mean,
no. I got two. Okay, let me say two things real quick.
Yeah,
now,
go ahead.
I predict on the reunion, Erica gonna catch COVID. I think it.
Wow.
She ain't gonna be able to go to the reunion. I think she gonna catch COVID, and she not gonna be able to go to the reunion. I can't see this girl going to the reunion.
Right,
Erica,
not
I
just
can't
COVID,
stand
but the COVID. The COVID.
Yeah.
The D variant. Yeah,
And,
the D.
Now Sutton could have been the MVP last night if she would have said one thing. I wanted her to say one thing, and I would have been over the moon. If she, when Erica told her she didn't have any access to the accounts, if she would have said ignorance is not an excuse,
Boom.
Right.
Boom.
That would have did it. That would have did
They
it.
would have patched. They would have passed the offering plate on that one. They would have started. Let the church say amen. Watch.
If she would have said that, I just.
Dude, you know what? Though, if she would have said that, I don't know what I had. I probably would have dove through the window, dude. I would have been so excited.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they gotta call Erica out on it, but they so afraid to. Like, first of all, y'all already know Erica not getting ready to hit nobody. If my hair was done, I would actually put my camera on so y'all can see my face when I said that. But they know Erica not about that life. She's not about to hit nobody. So call her out on it. And that's why Garcelle was like, no, well, here we go. Here's where it's at. Because you tried to play me like this, that, and the third. And now you trying to play me like my name Willie Lump Lump. You about to have a lump upside your head. Okay? That part.
You came in here, didn't even speak to me. You came in here and tried to play me dust.
Good boy.
Gavin,
Did you see her and Sutton? They was talking about Erica. I mean, they were sitting less than 2 feet away from her, and they would say, she was like, no, I mean, she came in, she ain't said nothing. You know, she let her know. She was like, I'm coming for your neck tonight. She said it loud enough for her to get. She's like, no, she ain't really say nothing to me. She ain't said nothing. You know,
Sutton was scared. Sutton was scared, and Garcelle told her, I ain't scared.
It's okay. Garcelle was like, Today, your day, you earned this one. Okay, you don't write it. You let your mouth write a check. Your behind can't. I'm not gonna cry because she said if you let your mouth write a check, you know what can't cash. Yeah. But here it is today. And so they was ready for it. So
it was good. It's good. We cannot miss next week. Thank you, Mona, for calling in.
Bye,
I love y'all.
Take care. We love you too. Take care.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That show is getting so good. I cannot take it. I mean, I agree with you, Perry. Lisa's getting a little too involved. She might know more than we think she knows. So
and Lisa's so trifling though, and would do anything. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about it in the chat or you and Gabor like this. Mm-hmm. But if she thought sleeping with Kanye tomorrow would give her some dollars, she would do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I gotta tell y'all, I gotta update y'all on people that blocked me. I think Garcelle might block me.
Why?
Because I wrote her on Twitter. And asked her how many baby daddy Sam got. I just want to know. And I wrote her on Twitter and I asked her, "Hey Garcelle, we want to know how many baby daddies do Sam got?" And so she might block me, and I'm gonna let y'all know. But I had to know, and I'm trying to get in touch with Oliver so Oliver could let me know too.
Okay, y'all. Let's see if Garcelle blocks.
Well, I mean, we need 80 more likes to free Perry.
She on the show. We gotta know. I like to know about my reality story.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, I have to hit it here. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget on your way out, please hit those thumbs up. I wanted to thank everyone for their super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do, and we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Chat, oh my God, you guys are getting just as funny as Gabor and Perry. Every week, Gabor, you guys do it. I mean, the gavel, I love the gavel. I do.
It's only for Erica because I know she going to jail.
She's really going to jail.
She definitely
going. Can you believe we still have a couple more episodes before the reunion? This is so good. This got to be the best show on television. This and Potomac. It doesn't get any better than this. It really
Y'all
doesn't.
think they'll allow Tom to have a CNI dog when he go to prison?
Wow, Perry.
Wow.
All right,
that man is clever. He don't need no CNI dog. Let Erica tell him he gonna need a ankle bracelet, a neck bracelet, an arm. He gonna be stealing people Jello and everything.
Comedic duo Perry and Gabor, best straight woman Sharrell. Thank you. I mean, you guys are the best. Perry and Gabor. It doesn't get any better than that. All right, you guys. Any last words, Gabor?
No, I just hope Garcelle, tweet me back. And you don't even have to let us know. You don't even have to say Sam got. Just tweet a number. Just tweet a number, and we'll know what you mean. But we just want to know this. We want to know this. That's
we
important. That's
we
very
want to
important.
know. Tweet her back. Perry, last word.
Gabor is not gonna be able to sleep unless he know people. We need to know. That's it for me.
All right, you guys. On 3, 1. Let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Hey, bye, everybody.
Bye.